India is on a mission to become a Viksit Bharat by 2047. A nation where innovation drives growth, opportunity empowers every citizen, and technology bridges every gap. It's a future where progress is inclusive, sustainable, and proudly made in India. Driving this transformation are India's visionary business leaders of homegrown enterprises who are redefining innovation, inclusion, and growth. From technology to sustainability, from local impact to global reach, they are the visionaries of a Viksit Bharat. TV9 Network, in association with SAP, presents Visionaries of Viksit Bharat, celebrating the minds shaping our nation's future. In this episode, we feature Saket Mohta, Managing Director of the Merlin Group of companies, a dynamic force steering one of India's most influential real estate conglomerates toward innovation, scale, and a global outlook. Since taking charge in 2014, Saket has brought a modern corporate vision to a legacy built over 4 decades. Under his leadership, the group has developed landmark residential townships, Grade A commercial spaces, retail destinations, hospitality projects, and the special ventures including the World Trade Center in Kolkata and large-scale airport infrastructure. Meet the leader shaping tomorrow's skylines, building a smarter spaces for a smarter India.
My name is Saket Mohta. I'm the Managing Director of Merlin Group. I'm a 4th generation developer. This company being founded by my father's maternal grandfather for 45 years back. And we are primarily real estate developers. We are into housing, commercial properties, hospitality, retail, and industrial parks. We are currently present in 5 different cities: Kolkata, Chennai, Bhubaneswar, Pune. We have done projects in Ahmedabad and Raipur as well. Well, I joined the business after my MBA in 2013. I finished my MBA from Rotterdam School of Management, which is one of the premier business schools in Europe. And I joined in 2013-14 when the company was primarily a proprietor-driven sort of a setup. And when I joined in, I tried to install as much professionalism and as many corporates in the key positions of our company, such as the Chief Marketing and Sales Officer, or the Chief Financial Officer, or the Vice President Construction. They are thorough professionals coming from very good backgrounds, and I tried to build a team under them, and they have done a great job in building a great team under their respective heads. And we have migrated from largely a proprietor-driven company to transitioning into a much corporatized sort of a setup. Even I have introduced the ERP in our company, which is Vision currently we are using. Moreover, I tried to introduce a very friendly channel partner policy, which was not really present at that time. And the policies of channel partners were framed by me personally, so that they were more inclined to do more business with us, because I could see our operations scaling to a much larger level. And when we want to do sales at that level, then we have to have all the channel partners and our distributors on board with us, and in good keep them in good humor. So these are some practices that I brought into the company. And also I was very focused in business development. I earmarked the land parcels and the growth areas for this city, where I could see the city growing in terms of residential and commercial. And today we can see the fruits of our collective labor, wherein all these projects, we have 30 running projects in the city currently in Kolkata itself, and 5 projects in Pune, and 2 projects in Chennai. So all these were seeds planted by me and my father and my team 10-12 years back, and we can see the trees growing now. The launch of our Acropolis Mall, which is a 4 lakh square feet retail facility, along with a 3 lakh square feet commercial tower, which was one of our flagship projects. That was one milestone that in 2016 that we achieved. And going beyond that, we have launched multiple projects in the residential segment. All of them have done phenomenally well by God's grace, and we have achieved the construction and the sales successfully. So all of them have been a milestone in our company's growth as well as my personal growth, because every project has a history behind it. As developers, we get into these lands where not everything is black and white. There are a lot of gray areas, a lot of litigations sometimes which we need to solve. And in the process of solving these litigations, these lis pendens, we learn a lot. And we evolve ourselves as humans, as businessmen, as developers, as well the company gets stronger, the team learns, and they evolve themselves. So these are all milestones in their way. The last milestone being the launch of our flagship commercial project, a 30 lakh square feet commercial project, which also will incorporate a 5-star hotel and retail. That's called World Trade Center in Sector 5, Kolkata. When I joined the business, I could see that the sales and the pre-sales were not separate. The sales guys were doing the calls to the leads that we got, and they were also handling the clients on the side. So this posed a lot of challenges in terms of lead security and in terms of work efficiency also. So I set up a call center back in 2015, when hardly any other developers had thought of this. And my pre-sales team was live in 2015, and we had 10 telecallers, and we were using a system called Sell.do. Again, Sell.do was a call center app that we were using. Then we migrated to Salesforce very recently, a couple of years back. Talking about AI, we are using AI in a lot of our operations. We are using it in marketing, in developing the creatives for our marketing purposes, advertising purposes. We are using some softwares in AI, some apps in AI to also evaluate our marketing campaigns, that what the ROI has been on one particular campaign as opposed to another, and the AI gives us the feedback on how to make it more efficient, how to reduce our costs even more. We are using AI in designing, in architecture, such as Gemini app in Google, and which gives us inputs on our designs and how to make our designs more efficient, so that we can also talk to our architects on improving and boosting the efficiency and planning of the project. We are also using AI to evaluate structural drawings that we get from our structural consultants. For example, how much steel can be used in a beam in this particular design. So we can cross-check that from what the structural consultant gives us to an actual application, wherein how much safety is a structural consultant actually working on, and how much cost savings we can try and get in terms of steel usage or concrete usage. AI will help us in improving our operations, improving our costs, and also maybe reducing manpower costs going forward. Firstly, I would like to congratulate our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi on setting this vision for us young entrepreneurs of Viksit Bharat 2047. We are very much aligned with his line of thought and his line of vision. Ever since he has announced Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, which is very much aligned with his Viksit Bharat 2047, because having a home, an affordable home, a home for every Indian is sort of obvious, and it is sort of apparent for Viksit Bharat 2047 to actually take place. And we, in our small way as developers, are contributing to that vision by doing a lot of affordable housing across the country. The infrastructure growth of the country in terms of roads, highways, flyovers has been phenomenal in the last 7-8 years. And that will only going to boost up more urbanization, only going to open up more land pockets, and for more developers to come in, for more young people to come into this sector. So I wish them all the very best, and I welcome them with open arms. And if any young entrepreneur wants to have take advice from me on this subject, I'm more than keen to, always.
This was another powerful story of vision and leadership driving meaningful transformation in India's urban landscape and contributing to the nation's progress towards Viksit Bharat 2047. Next, meet Utkarsh Bansal, Executive Director of Utkarsh India Limited, a leading manufacturer of steel and polymer solutions for India's infrastructure, domestic, agricultural and municipal needs.